You ready, Keys?
Let's get it.
Get on your feet, Tiger fans. Let's get loud. Let's go. Let's get active. Let's go.
Yo, we back for another one.
Number Ocho.
DJ Khaled voice.
Yeah.
It's your boy Be Easy.
It's V-Keyz. And this is
The
Uplayedtho podcast. Yeah, we back, bro. Number 8, man. What we got on tap for the day, dog? I'm ready, man.
Man, number Ocho, man. It's a good feeling, man. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to go ahead and run down the last game. We played Syracuse. We got the dub, Keys, So it's
It feels good to be back in the W column again,
Man, we played an undefeated Syracuse team, but we're gonna tap into that.
Yeah, we get there.
We're gonna talk some NFL.
Yeah.
We're gonna go over some big plays from back in the day.
All right.
And we're gonna talk a little. We're gonna talk about how we feel about our teams, man, and see what's rocking, man. See what's rocking.
Let's get into it, man.
It's a great day for sports, man. It's Monday Night Football.
Yeah, another Monday night. We live. We got the Seahawks live at the Giants. What was the score?
Man, I don't know. We'll tap in. We'll tap in with them when they come back on. But we live, and we gonna get straight into it, man. Uplayedtho podcast. So, Clemson versus Syracuse had a nice game up there in NYC.
In the dome.
Yeah. This is a team, we know very well. They know us very well. Syracuse is 4-0.
Yeah.
But their coach came out and said, "Hey, man, we're not taking Clemson lightly, regardless of the news and what's being said."
And it's always been respect from Dino Babers. And shout out to my cousin, man. Kente, his son and stepson is a wide receiver, Kendall, for Syracuse. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if he had any catches, but he does play for Syracuse. So my cousin, lifelong Clemson fan too, man. Shout out Kente. I know he was, him and wife, he was, or she ain't been a Clemson fan. She a Carolina.
Yeah,
she a Gamecock. But
nothing wrong with that.
I know Cuzzo was on the fence Saturday, so I'm gonna have to send this to him, man. Shout out, Cuz. But yeah, man. So Syracuse is historically over the last several years, we've had trouble playing in the dome, man. 2017, Kelly Bryant got knocked out the game. We lost. We talked about that. Mentioned that in big plays when Tanner Muse took that
to the house.
That fumble back. So we ended up losing that game. Even 2016. No, not 2016. 2015. 2015 was up there to Deshaun Watson. Mm-hmm. That was a close game for a lot of the way. We scored early. Thought it was gonna be a blowout. We kind of let off the gas and they came back. 15, 17.
I think they came to the crib with Trevor was there, and didn't Trevor get knocked out the game? And
yep. Yeah, when we was at that game in 2018. Trevor got knocked out the game in the first half. And that's the Chase Bryce game when he came back and hit T. Higgins on the 4th and 6.
Yep.
Shout out to ETN, had over 200 that game and the game winning touchdown. XT had the sack at the end.
Yep.
So
it's been a lot of respect back and forth. It ain't necessarily a gimme game, but of course we want to win. We expect to win. They were undefeated, no slouch, and it's a ACC opponent, right? And we have yet to get a win
in conference,
in the ACC conference. So
and this is big, man, because remember in 21. So, that's the last time we was at Syracuse. We went to overtime. I believe we went to overtime. Mm-hmm. That was a struggle. Man, that was pulling teeth game. We came out with a dub. So, actually, our 31-14 win this past Saturday was our biggest win since 2018. Mm-hmm. No, my bad. No, since 2016. We won, it was like 54-0, I think. 54-3, 54-0. We was at the game 2016. So, all in all, there were some good things. There were some bad things.
We was finally able to see Bo get a nice touchdown with some separation.
Yeah.
Man.
He did. Shout out to Bo. We've been talking about you all season, dog. You came to play today. Hey, when you get the ball, get the first down. No this, dog. Just get the first down, get up, get back to the line, bro. Ain't no time to celebrate. We not that caliber of team right now.
Yeah.
Get back, get your catch, get back to the line. Hey, let's go on to the next one. Go get me a touch. So, how about your boy Tyler Brown though?
Oh my goodness, man. I think he's solidifying himself as that number one option, man. To tell you the truth, as a freshman, doing what he's doing, true freshman, doing what he's doing, man. I think we've been saying this for a couple of weeks, Keyz. Man, we need somebody to be Sammy Watkins-ish.
And he's looking the part, man. He had a buck 56.
Yep.
Yeah. No, my bad. What he had? 151, 161.
151.
151.
Yep.
Man, he was looking like a true number one.
Yep. 8%. So we gotta talk about Stellato too, man.
Yeah, Stellato had a touch early.
He stepped up.
Off of Cade, rolled out in the pocket. I think Cade is at his best when he's rolling out the pocket.
And I like to see the way Cade is moving, when he's making his decisions now. It seems like he's really picking up on, okay, now it's time for me to run and pick up this first down. Like, he's not second-guessing himself.
Yeah.
So I like to see the maturation. We can definitely tell there's some learning going on, man.
And there was a play in that game where I felt like Cade turned a confidence corner because, in the Duke game, when we had it was like 4th and 16 late or something, and he slid right before. I'm like, bro, you can easily get it, but he slid a couple yards shy. So this game was like a 3rd and like 12 or something, 3rd and 10, 3rd and long. He ran for it. He went to go get it, though. He wasn't diving, so I felt like that was a little turn for him, like mentally. All right, let me go get this joint, man. I dove at the Duke game. Let me go get it.
Yep. Let me understand the situation and what's needed, what's required.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the defense real quick, though, man. So we had a Syracuse opening drive. Justin Mascow, he delivered one of the cleanest hits you gonna see, and they called targeting. They called it back after review.
They had to run it back though.
But that thing was too clean. My man, he had a helmet. The helmet was turned. Ball pop out. Hey, next thing you know, hey, we're going the other way, baby.
And I'm telling you, Keyz, man, when I saw that hit, man, I threw my hat off. I said, man, they just got it in for us because all the targeting calls that I seen that was not called targeting, and that's the one. Man. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, so that hit, yeah. And then, we score. We go up 14-0. I'm like, all right, so
we moving.
This is looking like it's going to be, kind of comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So
Babers had something though.
Later in the game, Jeremiah Trotter gets a great pick down deep in Syracuse territory. Very next play, Maffa take it in. He run it in from, I think it was about 30 yards. So that solidified it. That was in the 4th. Defense played a great game, man. I want to talk about a couple standouts we got as true freshmen, dog.
Yeah, you've been talking about
that number 12, T.J. Parker. Man, he looking like a special defensive end, bro.
Yeah.
He looking good, man. He looking like, I remember Vic Beasley was freshman. I remember seeing his flashes. I remember seeing Cleveland Farrell as a freshman, like the Ohio State playoff game where he was just making plays, bro. This T.J. Parker, bro, we've been saying it for weeks now. He been making plays, dog.
Yep.
He had a couple sacks back to back on one possession. He's just a terror on the outside, man. He's a terror, bro. And then we go back inside. Who we got? That number 11, baby Aaron Donald.
Peter Woods.
Man. We
was down in Death Valley, and I said I need to see a little bit more, man. Boy, he did not disappoint, man. He did not disappoint. I love to see it. Man, I see he got confidence, man.
Yeah,
to be a freshman.
They got swag, bro.
Confidence.
And this, we D-line you for a reason, man. And them two is definitely next in line. Tyler Davis, Ruka. That's that last year they about to go to the league, so they want to have a good year to end out their careers, their Clemson careers. But they setting the tone.
Yeah.
And they paving the way for the Peter Woods, the T.J. Parker, whoever else we got depth-wise. So our depth is looking pretty good.
It's looking
on
great.
defense as of right now, at least up front.
Yeah.
So,
and for those of y'all who don't know who we talking about, man, check out the post on Uplayedtho podcast. There's a post on there, just kind of running down a couple plays. So, man. So all in all, it was a good game. Nice win. This week we got homecoming, so another opportunity to get another dub and in conference. So.
Versus Wake Forest at the crib, I think we opened up as 20-point favorites.
Yep.
So we'll discuss that a little later. What else we got though? It was a couple other big games though.
Man, another Colorado opportunity, man. I wish game day was there, but they had to go down to Duke. But USC versus Colorado, man, it wasn't tight early, but Colorado, Deion Prime, Shador, Shallow, he was hurt, so he was out, and so was Travis Hunter. So they was missing a lot on defense. But, man, they came to play, man. They came to play. Oregon talked a lot of noise. Oregon came in and handled business, but, man, Colorado wasn't done, man.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get to see this game, but shout out to our guy, the agent, friend of the program. Mm-hmm. He was at the game, sent us some footage. He said both of the boys the real deal, man. Said Caleb Williams and Shador, like, to see them in person, they the real deal, man. So, with that being said about the injuries, because I was checking the score periodically, and I saw when it was 34-7, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's it. So then I'm like, hold on, 48-34? I'm like, okay. Shador done did something. Then they came back a little bit. So that begs the question, though, if Travis Hunter was playing his customary 800 snaps,
what would they be able to do?
In the game, like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he's good enough to be a difference maker. Like, maybe he could have picked off Caleb one time, or he could have, I don't know. He's a difference maker, though.
Yeah.
So that could have been a difference in the game. 48-41 was the final. But Colorado stuck in there against a top 5 team, bro, with the reigning Heisman winner, man. So
exactly, that's gotta bode well for them, man. You come off a loss like Oregon, and then I think they learned a little bit about themselves in that game, and said, okay, these are the things that we need to change. Of course, they missing some key players on defense, but they had a freshman wide receiver, Omarion Miller. I don't know much about Omarion Miller, but I do know this, man. He almost had 200 yards passing, TD,
receiving.
200 yards receiving, yeah. Man, he went out to go get it, man. And to have that type of confidence in a big game like that.
They got a couple dogs.
Yeah.
So, on to the next one, man. Shake it off. Buffalo, Shador. Shador played a great game.
And FOMO Tubbs.
The future is bright, man. They gonna get their recruits up over the next couple of years on the defensive side, and
Yeah, and I think the conversation has been, Keyz, like Deion knows what they need, what they require. They went out and they got skilled players on defense, on offense, but the big boys in the middle, that's in the trenches. That's what they need for the running game. On the defensive line to stop the run, but they'll figure it out, man. Deion gonna get them recruits.
Yeah, prime effect.
Yeah. All right, so another game that we want to talk about, and I think shout out to Blaze, man, the wife. She a Georgia alumni, so she holds Georgia near and dear to her heart.
Die hard.
Yep. They played Auburn.
And Jordan Hare. Jordan Hare.
Jordan Hare.
Jordan, not Jordan. Jordan Hare. So, tough one, man.
Yeah. Hold on, Keyz. Man, I forgot to cheers to the episode 8, man.
Oh yeah, let's get that, man. Let's get it. Before we get too deep.
Yep, you played.
Damn, you played though, baby. So the Bulldogs #1 at Jordan Hare, like we say.
Jordan.
I will say this, man. Jordan Hare has been historically a tough place to play for SEC teams, man. Yeah. Of course, they got the Iron Bowl with Bama. That's every year. No matter what the records is, that's one of them games you throw the record out. You throw the record book out. It's like, hey, it's the Iron Bowl. But I'm gonna say this, man. Watching some of that game, you know what Georgia reminded me of?
Who?
2016 Clemson. Struggling.
Yeah.
The regular season had some struggle games. Mm-hmm. We knew we was good, but
winning, but struggling.
Yeah, so Georgia done had a couple struggle games, bro. So they gonna get. And we got Pittsburgh beat us at the crib in 2016. Mm-hmm. So I think Georgia, I don't know if they're good enough to get and win an Natty again for the 3rd year in a row. I think they're gonna get got by somebody. They should have lost this one. There was some, some calls toward the end that, maybe wasn't too favorable. But they was the better team overall, and Brock Bowers is a monster. I said it again. I think I said it early in one of the episodes, man. Like, he's the best tight end I might have seen in college, period.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he that raw.
Big boy.
So, matter of fact, what's his numbers, though? He had
8 for 157.
Yeah.
In a tubby.
For a tight end, bro.
For a tight end.
So,
he leading wide receivers, man.
You feel like the Bulldogs gonna get got?
You know what? It's hard, and even if they do get got, like I'm looking at the teams that are top 10, and we'll get into that later. I think that they're gonna get a little bit of favorability. It depends on who they lose to if they get got, right?
Yeah.
Like if they got by Auburn,
Or Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You're a number one team. If you lose to an unranked, that's gonna look worse if you lose to somebody in the top 10, right? Like if they lost to Alabama or somebody like that, then they're gonna get a little bit more favorability. But if they, they number one. If they lose to unranked, you got to be out. You got to be out the top 10 to me. You got to be out the top 10.
And I think we're gonna touch on it shortly, but I think they at Kentucky, or they play Kentucky this coming week.
Kentucky been looking good, man.
And they just blew the doors off of Florida, a ranked Florida team that came in there.
Mm-hmm.
They blew the doors off them boys. So I mean,
it's hard to know what the true identity of Florida is with the type of wins that they've had.
You never know,
losses
man.
that they had. It's like
that's like some Tommy Bowden stuff.
Yeah, who do y'all want to be?
You know what I mean?
But we'll touch on it. We'll touch on it. But yeah, it was a great game. Auburn was hanging tough with them boys, but at the end of the day, the Bulldogs was able to pull away in the fourth quarter. So
yeah.
Auburn got to get that receiving game up, man. Quarterback can't be throwing running all them yards, man. But all right, so we're gonna touch on some of the scores from this past week. We just talked about Auburn, Georgia. Michigan played Nebraska and just washed them.
Next,
so,
ain't no story there.
Yeah. Texas did their thing. They killed Kansas.
Yeah.
Let's see who had a tight game. We already talked about Colorado, USC. That was tight. Shout out to the Prime and them. Shout out to Caleb Williams.
Duke. That was a good one.
Yeah, Notre Dame, Duke. So of course, Duke, they got the win off us. Off Clemson, and Notre Dame, of course, we need Notre Dame to be nice, right? Because we still got to play them. So, I think Notre Dame can be had, but.
Yeah, and I didn't get to see that game, but I know Riley Leonard went down in that game due to an injury.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure at what point in the game, but he did, end up getting taken out of the game. So shout out, get healthy with Riley, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's hard not to like him, man.
He's an athlete. He's an athlete, bro. You seen his basketball highlights? My man catching lives off the glass. He an athlete, bro. So shout out, get well, bro.
Yeah. And that one professor that was hating didn't want to give that man extra time to get his project in, man. Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
He not there for that. But
Bruh.
All right, let's talk about the LSU Ole Miss because
Oh yeah.
I think I'm not a Brian Kelly fan. I'm just not. So
Tell me how you feel.
I'm always excited when I see Brian Kelly's team take L's. He left Notre Dame and was just like, peace out. And, I'm like, man, you got that Jimbo Fisher effect. You think you finna leave and do something, man, but I don't think you have it like that. You can't galvanize the troops like some of these college coaches. But anyway, so they're playing Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin. Lane, he had opportunity with Alabama. And fumbled, yeah. He just fumbled that.
That's his prime time too, man. Because Alabama down, and
Mm-hmm.
All right,
not the same Alabama team, but they go into play LSU, and Ole Miss had been red hot, and man, they can put some points on the board, man.
And did they do that? They dropped the double nickel. You remember when Jordan came back to the guard and dropped that double nickel? That's what them boys did to LSU, man. So shout out our guy Joe Hughes, man.
Yeah.
He's an LSU fan, but
LSU
Come
fan.
on now, dog.
y'all defense is trash.
Come
bro.
on, man.
Y'all defense, dog. That's Florida State. You gave up a whole bunch of yards, whole bunch of points. Ole Miss. Did you see that hit that Jaden Daniels took, though?
Man,
Whew.
that's a tough boy right there.
He got rocked, bro.
That's a tough boy right there, man.
LSU, they was number 13. That's 2 losses. They done.
Yep. Yeah, they out of here, man.
They out of there.
Shout out Joe, man. We gotta get you on the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
So that a couple of games, man, there wasn't a whole lot of close ones, man.
Hey, but hold on, them Gamecocks got murked though. Don't just slide by that. Them Gamecocks got murked up there in Knoxville.
Shout out,
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Avery Lynn. Shout out Avery Lynn. I know that's your team, man. Alumni and all that.
And then before we move on, I'm just
got that work.
This quick little soundbite from Spencer Rattler, which was crazy to me.
Oh my gosh!
But M-Dub, C-Hell, y'all stop me if I'm wrong. Yo boy though, Spencer Rattler talking about, oh yeah, man, this is like they Super Bowl for them.
I'm like,
so y'all rank, so y'all Georgia now?
Yeah.
Like just because y'all won last year, okay, y'all put the work on them last year, but y'all ain't even ranked, and you talking about, oh, this is they Super Bowl, the Gamecocks, and week 4,
bruh,
is they Super Bowl?
Spencer,
Bruh.
Spencer, man, you got to win something, dog. You got to win something, bro. Like, man.
And then so we'll leave it at that, and then we just got a touchdown live on Monday Night Football. Seahawks with a long touchdown, so they up about to be 14-3 on the Giants in the Meadowlands.
Yeah.
Ooh, Daniel Jones about to do some work, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard on the Giants this year, man. No Saquon, y'all better pay that man. This might be it. But yeah,
man. So yeah, I had to get it off my heart, man, because I thought that was a wild comment, bro. This is their Super Bowl. I'm like, okay,
man, yeah.
And they won 41-20. So
if you played well and you played close, make the comments. If you balled out, but if you get drugged, just take the L and move on, man.
I feel you. That's a perfect way to sum it. If it's a field goal like 43-40, 30-27, 30-22, something like that, cool. But y'all got drugged by by 3 tugs, bro. So you can't.
It wasn't close.
Nah, bro. So you can't talk when it's like that, dog.
Yeah, man. Keyz, let's go ahead and round out the top 10 real quick.
Yeah, run it down.
So Georgia, they maintains their number 1. Michigan been number 2. Man, I don't even know what to say about Michigan, but anyway, Texas number 3, Ohio State number 4, Florida State remains at number 5. You got Penn State at number 6.
Okay.
Washington number 7, Oregon.
Ballin'.
They number 8, and USC number 9, and Notre Dame, which we gotta play, rounds out the top 10.
Okay, I mean that's solid. I mean they're all deserving to this point in the season.
All undefeated teams, no lost teams in the top 10. So,
all right.
So Keyz, before we jump out of college football, man, let's talk about the homecoming game, man. We got homecoming down there in Death Valley.
Down in Death Valley this week, we got Wake Forest 3:30.
Yep, the Demon Deacons coming down into town, man.
Yeah. I haven't been looking at them this year too much, but we open as a 20-point favorite, so I'm not too concerned. And I think last week for us, we showed some things. We took shots. Downfield. That was encouraging to see. Even if you don't hit it, bro, you gotta play chess, bro. It's chess, not checkers. Make them respect you, bro.
Yep.
So
let's talk about some of the keys of victory that you think we need to get the dub.
Keys is keys, man. Let's get Ship involved, man. Let's get Ship involved early, because in my estimation, I think he's been a little frustrated with his involvement in the offense at this point in the season. He only has 2 touchdowns. I think he had the receiving touchdown against Duke. He had a rushing touchdown.
I think he might have 3. I think he had a couple touchdowns.
Maybe he got 3, but we know he don't got as much touches as he want.
Yeah, he's not getting the opportunities he wants.
I think we need to use him more. Spread him out, man. Pause.
Bruh.
Yeah, that was kind of wild.
Yeah, pause on that.
Get him on the outskirts. You know what I'm saying? Get him on the side. Get him in space with a linebacker, bro. That's a win-win. So I mean,
and you can tell when he gets those opportunities and he's in space, the way he's shifty. He got too much quickness for us not to be utilizing him like that.
Yeah, and I'll say, so we're used to seeing the Wake Forest with the slow mesh offense. Now that Sam Hartman gone, I'm sure it's gonna be less of that. But if our D-line, like our D-line 8 versus Syracuse, the Peter Woods, the Tylers, the XT out the edge, the TJ Parker, aforementioned number 12 out the edge. Mm-hmm. If we get pressure early and often, man, it's gonna be a long day for them Deacons in the Death Valley, bro.
Yeah. And we all know, how we played last year. Yeah, we got the dub. We got to keep it going, man.
Ooh, yeah. Speaking of last year, that was it double overtime?
Yeah, man. Hey, we came out getting smoked.
No, we came out smoking though. We was up 14-0.
We came out smoking
20 or 21. Was it 21? No, it was 14-0.
DJ was looking a lot better, but our secondary was getting that work though.
That's the worst game I might have ever seen from our secondary. But at the end of the day, Nate Wiggins had to break up in the end zone to win the game for us. Shout out to Nate. Hope he back this week. He's been out with an injury last week.
Prayers up for you, brother.
And Antonio Williams too was in the walking boot, so we're not sure of his return yet.
I know he's got to be frustrated seeing how these other players have emerged. You got Stellato out there. Mm-hmm. You got Tyler Brown looking good. Just think if you had Antonio out there too with the weapons, right?
He got to be hyped though. He said, all right, them boys are eating in my absence. Mm-hmm. So almost like when Sammy Watkins got suspended for the weed. Stay off the weed. Bruh. So, in Sammy's absence, that's when Nuke stepped up. Mm-hmm. Shout out to DeAndre Hopkins. Hey, we need you, bro. What's up, Nuke?
Yeah, DeAndre, man.
Come holler at us. You played though, bro.
You played though, man.
Daniel High School, Clemson South Cat product. You know what I mean? That's when Nuke stepped in and was like, hey, I can handle this, and he handled it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what Tyler Brown is doing now because Antonio was really our de facto number one.
Yeah. He had that
sophomore.
He had that dog in him too, though.
Yeah, and Tyler Brown is, so if Tyler Brown can be our, 2023 version of
Nuke.
Sammy and Nuke, you know what I mean? If Cade can get the protection he need and get the confidence, get the rollouts he need, and hey, man, and if Bo can be the T. Higgins, the Mike Williams that you done talked about.
Mike Williams, yeah.
If he could be that, we got options, bro. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
man, Bo, man, just beast these boys like, man, I wouldn't say, but Bo, just beast these boys like you can do, man.
After every catch, Bo, you should be doing this after every catch.
Yeah, man, you too strong, you too.
They're right there.
You that guy.
They're too little. They're too little, bro. They're too little for you, dog. Beast these dudes, bro. Let's get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know he probably got some confidence the way he smoked in his last game, but
yeah, man. Hey, let's move on, bro. They know what they need to do, dog. They know what they need to do.
So that was Keyz to victory, man.
Yep.
And I think we forgot about easy work.
Oh, who you got for easy work?
Let me run back to easy work, man.
Run it back.
And this is becoming a theme. So I'm gonna have to start showing some love to the defense, man. But that easy work, man, I gotta give it to Tyler Brown again, man. Because I think he was over 150. Yeah, Tyler Brown 151. We might have already talked about this, but 8 receptions for 151, man. Tyler Brown, man, keep doing your thing, man. As a freshman, to putting up those type of numbers, man, you putting fear in the defense. They gotta start game planning for you. That respect. Man, and he tough, man.
Yeah, he got some weight on him. G Vegas, Greenville product, you know what I mean? And he's looking confident out there. Him and Cade is gaining that connection between the two, man. I love to see it. I think that was a great game for them confidence-wise for each other, that connection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like to see that connection between them because your quarterback's got to be in tune with his favorite targets, man.
Yeah. And like I said, the defense balled out too, so defense, I feel like, got some swagger back. And we really outplayed everybody this year. We have, but the record is who you are. So we 3-2. That's who we are.
Exactly.
That's what we is, bro. So,
but like Keyz say, man, it's only up from here.
Only up.
Yeah. All right, Keyz, man, let's go. Let's move into big plays from back in the day.
Ooh, I like this.
Yeah, man. This is when me and Keyz, we start running down some of the memories, man. We talked about Woody last week. And man, it just jogs your memory about some of the plays that really got you up out your seat, made you just get hyped, man. Mm-hmm. Just those games that really energized you, man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start it off, man. We got homecoming this week. We playing Wake Forest.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take it back to 2019, man. Wake Forest game. I'm gonna go ahead and just give the ending score just to give you guys an idea of how we played. I believe it was 52-3.
Ooh.
Man, them type of scores, man.
Was commonplace.
Commonplace, man. We were undefeated in the ACC. I think it was like 2 years in a row we did that.
The whole regular season.
Man.
Yeah, so.
Trevor Lawrence, man, just an animal out there. And we had everybody got involved. Everybody got involved in this game. He had like 3 tubs. Man, just looking like a beast out there. ETN was over 150. You know, he had him a tub. Frank Lasson had a tub. AJ Terrell, Tanner Muse, they both had picks.
You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get an interception. I mean, yeah, it was like that though.
Man,
yeah,
we handled that business. I think Ngata might have had one too. But man, we handled that business. So real talk, like big plays from back in the day. Everybody had plays in that game.
Yeah. So 2019. So 52-3, right?
52-3.
Man, so, you know, this ain't part of my big plays, but the year before, 2018, man, it was worse than that.
Wow.
You know how much we won by?
Was it 60?
60 points. It's 63-3. We won 63-3 at Wake. ETN went off. Who else? Got there. Feaster had touchdown. Adam Choice. Lynn J went off.
God.
Everybody ate.
Of course, Trevor went off.
That's 2 years. Yeah, Justin Ross went off. He had a tough T. Everybody ate, bro. So that's 2 years, 18 and 19.
Chip years be wild.
We won by a combined score of 115-6.
Undefeated in the ACC.
2 years. Man.
Back to back.
To say we missed them days is an understatement, but that, you know, of course, in the glory days. And so, but, like I said, we do got Wake Forest at the crib this week, homecoming. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back for the real ones, man. I'm going to go back again. I'm going to go back to 2006.
Let them know, Keyz.
I'm going to go back to 2006, man.
Okay. Was that Whitehurst?
That was actually Will Proctor in this game at quarterback. We had a special defensive end by the name of Gaines Adams. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Gaines Adams. We were struggling at Wake Forest. We were, I think, 5-1 at the time. We was top 20. 06, we've been struggling all game. We was down 17-3 going into the fourth. It was looking bad, man. You know, it was like, man, bro, somebody got to make a play. So Wake Forest lined up to kick a field goal that would have put them up 20-13. Nah. Gaines Adams blocked the joint, caught it, ran the joint back for the touchdown, and then we went off in the fourth quarter and came back and won the game. So that play right there, man, that was in Gaines Adams' Clemson career, that was his defining play. He went on to play for the Bears for a little bit. You know, and like I said, rest in peace, Gaines Adams, one of the great Clemson defensive linemen, you know, that started the DL, the D-line U. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to go, 2006, man, Wake Forest. That was a player, like, when he did that, man, because, you know, when you down, man, like, you just need somebody to make that spark. Like, man, who going to make me a play, man? Who going to make me a play? Gaines made the play, bro. And he made the play, got us back on track, won the game. Because we was down, bro. We was down a couple tugs. Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, those are the type of plays when you down like that, that give you that confidence and, man, okay, we not done yet. Like you always say, Keyz, I think we not done yet. Man.
Yeah, so because you know, every time you need some of them. So, and of course we got memories for days, man. Like I can talk about Derek Hamilton doing work on Wake Forest. You know what I mean? Sammy, you know what I mean? But we good with the big plays from back in the Dizzy.
Big plays from back in the Dizzy. All right, so we're going let's run down some of these games that we got for this upcoming week, this college football. You got the Red River rivalry, man.
Okay. I'm gonna ask of you or something, man. This is the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody could say Red River rivalry
3 times fast.
3 times like fast and don't mess up. DM us a video. You might get a little cash out.
Might get a little cash out, man.
Get the cash out because Red River Rivalry. I was kind of straight though.
Red River Rivalry.
I mean, you gotta enunciate it. Yeah.
Red River Rivalry. Yeah.
Do it like a Red River Rivalry.
Man.
Nah, that wasn't it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if anybody can do it,
the best video we get, we cash apping.
We'll post you on the page. You know what I mean? Give you a shout out. Shout the team out.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Texas, Oklahoma, whoever fan you is, but, Texas coming in, number 3. Oklahoma coming in, with our former boy, Brent V. It's at Texas this year. So I'm favoring the Longhorns at home because I'm still skeptical about Oklahoma. I'm just, you know what I mean? I don't know.
I mean, Texas looked good, man. They was able to handle Alabama.
Yeah, they struggled against Wyoming at home until late in the fourth quarter, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, I trust them more than Oklahoma right now, but I think this is gonna be a good game.
Yeah, man, we gonna see, man. It's they got a 12 o'clock slot, man. They got that 12 o'clock slot, and Texas is only favored by 6.5. So
Okay.
Vegas is respecting them.
2-5-0 teams, man. So that's the game of the week. Game day, you'll probably be there.
Yeah. But tell me this, Keyz. Does the Alabama Texas A&M game surprise you that Vegas only has Alabama favored by 2.5?
Nah, because Bama, they've struggled at A&M the last couple trips. They should have lost. One of the last times they was up there. They're not looking good, but A&M just got drugged by Miami a couple weeks ago at the crib. They're not looking great, but, it's Jimbo. So, they're going to get up for Bama, and they always play Bama good. So, I'm actually go Aggies this game, bro. I'm going Aggies this game, bro.
4-1. This is going to be a hard one for me to pick because I'll be honest, I don't believe in Jimbo. I feel like he's overachieved so far. Oh, he's underachieved, but he's overachieved. I'm gonna take Saban, man. I'm going with the Crimson Tide. But one game that I'm excited to see, based on what we just saw with Georgia and Auburn, is Kentucky and Georgia. Because Kentucky is sneakily looking really good. Both teams undefeated. Georgia's getting the respect. They are 2-touchdown favorite. More than a 2-touchdown favorite.
That's a lot.
How you feel about this one?
All right. Well, Georgia's going from one cat to another, an Auburn Tiger to a Kentucky Wildcat. In the hedges, though. So, but
SEC matchup.
It's an SEC matchup, but they was losing to the Gamecocks at half.
The what?
A couple weeks ago. So, they don't really got no kicker. Their kicker situation ain't good, but
sound familiar, but
I ain't gonna lie though. Like, I think they gonna get got at some point. This could be the game they get got by a field goal. Because I wanted to take Georgia, but I think 14 is too much.
So you taking the spread?
I'll take the spread all day.
All right,
That's too much.
I'm gonna have to write that one.
Yeah, let's write it down. I think it's gonna be a tight game. I don't think Georgia's not that good, bro. Like, you got Brock Bowers.
So they number one right now, but they can be had. Is what you're saying?
They could have lost to Auburn. If South Carolina,
there's opportunities.
Plenty of opportunities.
little inside jokey joke.
So, hey man, what's Kentucky ranked? They 20. They're number 20.
Number 20.
So number 20 to number 1. I'll tell you this though: if Georgia come out struggling like they did against the Gamecocks at home, I'll take Kentucky. But I'll take the spread. Georgia might get them by 3 points.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. That's a good one to take. So we got Notre Dame and Louisville. Louisville's number 25.
Not a believer.
They're undefeated.
Not a believer.
Yeah, Notre Dame might be a little too strong for them.
Yeah, it's at Louisville. I'm just not a believer in Louisville like that. They could prove me wrong, but hey, that's what you play the game for. So
yeah. They only favored by less than a touchdown. So we will see. They got a 7 p.m. game. So
Okay.
and we've already talked about Clemson. Colorado's playing Arizona State.
They 1-4, so this should be an easy bounce back game for Shador and crew.
Mm-hmm.
They favored by 4.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. But granted, they're missing Shallow on the defense. They're missing Travis Hunter on offense and defense. So, everybody keep in mind that Colorado is playing and they are not healthy right now.
They beating the spread though. I got them beating that spread.
Yeah, man. They got a 6:30 game, so definitely gonna be tuning in for that. And then lastly, Florida State, number 5 is playing Virginia Tech. I don't expect Virginia Tech
trash, bro.
Yeah. ACC matchup, they finna get smoked. Virginia Tech is 2-3. It's not gonna happen.
Bruh.
All right, Keyz, man. Enough of college football, man. Let's shift over to the NFL.
Talk about the big boys, man.
Right now, we still at halftime with the Seattle Seahawks.
With Boomer's fastest 3 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. And
balls.
Yep. And the New York Giants, man. Giants is taking an L right now. I don't see much for them, but anyway, let's jump off into this Jets talk.
Yeah, all right. So Sunday Night Football. How you feel, man? Like, shout out to the agent. His Chiefs came up in your building, and it was a great game. Unexpectedly to most, but
shout out to the agent for the getting the dub. But I will say that Zach Wilson showed me a lot with his toughness, the will to win, and I'm sure that our team has so much more confidence in him based off of the way he played.
So what you think the problem is with Zach Wilson? Because, obviously he hasn't been playing well this whole season. But last night was clearly his best game as a Jet, period.
Yeah.
Easily.
Well, you got to think about it like this. You bring somebody like Aaron Rodgers in, that's going to be a shot to your confidence, right? You're the number 2?
He was the number 2 pick.
Number 2 pick out of BYU, right? You're supposed to be the – and I hate saying this because we draft quarterbacks, I feel like, every other year. You're supposed to be the savior of the franchise. But, like, when you drafted that high, you're going to a team that is, in rebuilding mode or they struggling. That's the only reason you have a high pick like that for a quarterback. So, you're coming into a challenging situation. Our defense, we got some great players on defense. We had a lot of promise last year. But at the end of the day, we brought in Aaron Rodgers for a reason because we're trying to win a championship. We brought in Dalvin Cook. I could run through the players, but we have talent on this team. One thing that I will love to highlight is the fact that our offensive line is not handling the business they need to handle. We are not able to run the ball, and we have no pass protection.
Okay.
Breece Hall is healthy. Dalvin Cook is healthy, but neither one of them are able to break 100 yards to save their life, man.
Has Dalvin been getting touches? Like, is he?
Dalvin got some touches, but he came out there fumbling, so he was like, "Yo, man, and he's got a little nagging, little injury." But at the end of the day, talking about the game last night, I love the way we was able to move the ball. The one thing that I did notice, man, we were not getting any yards at the catch.
No yak.
No yak. Lazard, man, I love to see the tenacity from him. Of course, we know we got Garrett Wilson, right? So we know we got him. But I just love to see the fight in the team because we were down early, and we're playing the Kansas City Chiefs.
Defending Super Bowl champ.
We know what they have on that side of the ball. We know Taylor Swift is in the building, so you already know. It's a situation. But anyway, when Zach ran in that 2-point conversion, man, that was all I need to see.
That was hard.
That was hard, man.
Got hard, little man.
Yeah, because he was like, man, I gotta have this, man. I'm tired of y'all talking about me. I'm tired of all the conversations like I ain't do work in college, like I didn't deserve to be the number 2 pick. He out here trying to not necessarily prove himself, but like, hey, man, I'm coming into every game trying to win it. I'm not out here just like, hey, man, I know Aaron's not here, man. I'm just let me just play mop up duty. That's not what we doing.
And I'll give you this real quick. This is the first time in Mahomes' collegiate career or NFL career that the opposing quarterback, has had more yards, touchdowns than him, and better passer rating.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to give him his props on that. That's a little tidbit.
Yeah, Mahomes got outplayed. Just simple as that. Got 2 tubs, no interceptions.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. They did get some calls. They got a couple calls late that were favorable. So it's the NFL. Somebody got the script. I left the script at the crib. I don't got it right now, but
man.
Hey,
I saw the ref checking it right now. Right now, this is doing no.
Yeah. So all right. So I mean, So
but
what, y'all 1-3?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got the Bills, man. At least we got the Bills. They looking good out here. But took that L. And I will say this, man. Rodney Harrison. I saw that post game, man.
Bruh.
I don't know you, man, but that was real clownish, man.
Yeah.
That was real clownish. I don't know if you thought it was funny or whatever, but everybody has good moments, bad moments on TV. But man, that was not one of your best moments, man.
That was low class, bro. Like for those who don't know, Rodney Harrison was talking to Chris Jones after the game. Mm-hmm. Chris Jones straight class, and talking about his opponent.
Shout out to Chris Jones, man. He was classy the entire time. Like these ex-NFL players seem to forget what it's like when you're actually on the field and you're hustling, trying to get a dub. Things don't work out for you, and everybody wants to be down on you. But man, he handled it with class.
And it's easy, man. It's just so easy because the quarterback is the hardest position in sports, the most demanding mentally, physically, all that. So Rodney Harrison, you wasn't a quarterback, bro. You wasn't that. You don't know what it take to play that. You played, but you wasn't a quarterback. A cat can have some bad games. Okay, yeah, he might not play great, but for you to be a former player, number one, and a commentator, and you're supposed to be respected in the business, bro. You can't call out. Man, I know y'all was like, wait, bro, this dude garbage, bro. I know y'all couldn't wait. Like, bro, that's not TV talk, bro. That's not.
And not only that, like you can have your opinions. It could be strong, but read the room, man. Read the room, especially who you're interviewing. Like, no,
because Chris Jones wasn't having it. He was like, nah, but we had respect for him. Players got respect. And Micah Parsons came out strong, too, and called Rodney Harrison out. Was like, that's a fraudulent. Yeah. That's a fraudulent move, man. Like, ain't cool, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I could see if he came out there and was just, like, playing horrible. Man, talk your talk, but.
He played his game, bro. The best game of his life.
Somebody play their heart out like that, and for you to say that, man.
Against a defending Super Bowl champion at that. And he's sitting here calling this man garbage.
Outplayed him. Talk about the stats. Talk about the stats, and then go into like how you feel or whatever. But that's it, man. No issue with Rodney Harrison, but man.
So Rodney Harrison, bro.
I thought that was lame, bro.
Rodney Harrison.
Come on now, dog.
That's it, bro.
All right, Keyz. So we're gonna move on, man. Let's get into some Panthers talk, man. Panthers.
All right, man.
Vikings, man.
Here we go. There they go. Rocky Marciano. There they go. All right, man. I think Cam had some words, man.
Oh yeah,
man. A good little soundbite from Cam this week.
So we got a little soundbite, man. Shout out to man. I forgot your name, brother. Hold on, let me.
Get the
KJ
source.
All Day.
KJ All Day. Salute.
KJ All Day's show. So we got this clip from the KJ All Day show, and this is Cam talking about Bryce Young and just how you feel about the team. So we're gonna go ahead and get this soundbite real quick.
All right.
Or not. Hold on.
Bruh.
Technical difficulties, man. Y'all ride with us, man.
Like Bryce could be scarred, just like any other quarterback could be scarred if thrown to the wolves too early. Hell, you had a perfect example of this. Russell Wilson came into a system that he inherited. He inherited a good situation. We all know anytime you're the first pick, that means you're going to a Peyton Manning went through it. All the number one picks went through it. But I think when you're dealing with a talent like Bryce Young, it's the long tenure rather than right now success.
Let's look at your roster. You had your year 2011. You had future Hall of Famer Steve Smith. You had Gio, D'Angelo Williams. When you look at Bryce, does he have somewhat of enough around him? Not even close.
No. I see the receiver skill set, yes. You see the Thielen, you see Clark, but from top to bottom, for him, it's not set up for him to be successful, especially not his rookie year.
Facts AF.
I was gonna say Keyz, man. How do you feel about what Cam had to say?
I was saying that from the beginning of the season, and it's easy. We talk trash to each other team. Man, you can't talk about your Panthers fan, blah blah. Like, bro, we had the number one pick. That means we gonna be trash. Like, the team is not the team we needed to be. So it's like, if you got the number one pick, you trash. So we just had these high expectations for number one picks to come out the gate. And just, oh, man, hey, if you number one pick, bro, hey, you got to go to the Pro Bowl. You got to make the playoffs. You got to have 5 touchdowns in the first 2 games. I mean, like, that's the weight of expectations today. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. Do you think that Bryce is getting an unfair comparison to Cam Newton?
Nah.
Because Cam got drafted?
Nah.
No?
Nah, I don't think it's no comparison because, first of all, Bryce won the Heisman. I give him that. But Cam had one of the greatest careers in college football history. Heisman, national championship. So, Bryce won the Heisman, but look at the size difference. It's night and day. We don't even got to go there. We're talking 6'5", 250, 260 to 5'10", 190, if that. So that alone is because, like I told J5, shout out. I said he just too little, man. Like the little hits he takes in the pocket, the tug on the jersey, the grabbing in the arm, those are easy. Like for even because we saw it just yesterday watching the 1 o'clock, 4 o'clocks all yesterday.
Yeah,
quarterbacks routinely escape those kind of little ticky-tack hits. So a ticky-tack hit, Bryce Young on the ground, bro. Mm-hmm. He don't got the strength to get out of that, man. So then he fumbled again. They took a fumble to the house, so he has fumbling issues. Our offense is too predictable. Cam hit on the nose. We got it Thielen, bro. He's 33 years old as number 1 wide receiver. He's been number 2 his whole career in Minnesota. And we got him in his latter years. He balled last week.
Yeah, he's like a third option on a good team, though.
Yeah, he really is. So we're kind of forcing him to be a number 1. Hayden Hurst is a good tight end, but he's not a top. I wouldn't even say top 7, 8 tight end in the league. If that, I wouldn't even say that. But Shenault. I like Shenault. Shenault is a good football player. I like him. We got Miles and Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. We don't got the Jonathan Stewart, the Angelo. Like, them boys was like, you see that rock? God darn. Snap into a Slim Jim, brother.
That boy been in the gym.
Hey, I've been in the gym.
You played, though?
Yeah, did you play? I'm like, do I need to go suit back up and, you know what I mean? Do I need to go get a couple carries? And
I think you might need to help the Giants out, man, because it's looking.
Not the Giants. I'm talking about the Panthers. Yeah, the Giants are looking booty out here.
Giants need some help.
But yeah, man, so Cam was absolutely right, man. We don't got the talent top to bottom. This is not a roster set up for Bryce to succeed in, and I think he can benefit from sitting behind Andy Dalton, Red Rifle, which I said that previously. He can benefit from sitting behind him at least 5-6 games, at least.
Yeah, because what's the advantages of putting him out there this year? Like, right, to get slaughtered, especially with the way the division is shaking up, man. Y'all are so far behind. You have no wins. Just let him get healthy, train him, let him get some weight on him, sit behind Andy, get some experience, man.
Yeah, because we were just extra predictable as the Giants is getting ran through. Yeah, Ali, it's like throwing a hot dog down an empty hallway.
Man, it's making it down there, ain't it? It's gonna make it down there.
But yeah, and just last thing I'm gonna say about the Panthers, man, we 0-4. We got the Lions next week. We're too predictable, man. Like the read option. And I was saying this all game. You heard me. Bryce Young did not keep not one read option, and the defensive end dove every time for the running back, straight beeline, because he's not keeping it. They know he got maybe like a not 100% ankle.
Yeah.
Something like, bro, it's chest, not checkers, dog. You got to keep it one time, bro, at least. Keep that end honest, dog. Keep him on the outside, because he gonna dive every time. We not getting nothing up the middle.
But that's coaching too, though. That's coaching, like the play calling. Like if he's not healthy enough to be able to run those type of plays and make those type of decisions, why are we doing it?
And shout out to my boy, comedian Dave Martin. He been posting it. He's like, "Hey, this is karma, bro, for not hiring Steve Wilkes." Hey, I ain't mad at that, because we weren't too excited about this hire in the first place, even though Reich was a Carolina Panther quarterback. But
yeah,
the players is riding for Steve Wilkes the way we closed out last year. Like the players is riding for him, man. That's what they wanted. But now he in San Fran, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
Balling. They undefeated.
It's hard sometimes when you have the owner that's in the way of your franchise success. PAT knows a lot about that. I know a lot about that.
Oh, yeah, I know he know.
Man. Yeah, man. So that was the Panthers talk, man. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Next week, hopefully things right size the ship for you and for me.
I doubt it.
Yeah, man. I need
Come on now.
I need my second win, man. All right, so Keyz, let's go ahead and talk about a couple of the other games, man. So
right.
Jacksonville, man, they played their first game in London against
second game in London.
Oh, second game in London.
Back to back.
This year. They man, London love the Jags, but
They love them boys, bro. I'm like, God darn.
Yeah, man. Atlanta went down there and took that L.
Yeah, and I told you early in the season, man, Desmond Ritter ain't it. But yeah, Jacksonville got the dub. They got the Bills. Next Sunday, 9:30 a.m. What's your early thoughts on that, real quick? Where the Bills came out that dub, that thumping of the Dolphins.
So the Bills, I know they can't be had because the Jets got that dub. But the Bills look good, man. The Bills look good. Josh Allen is getting a lot of confidence. Stephon Diggs is getting a lot of confidence. And, Stephon, I think the way he's playing, man, his brother got hurt in practice.
He playing inspired.
He's playing inspired, man. Like, I don't know their relationship, their dynamic, but it seems like Stephon's playing with a lot more heart.
I'll say this, man. I've been quoted as saying I think the Bills' window closed. Mm-hmm. They're playing well so far this year. So Jacksonville, if y'all want to make a statement, bro, y'all come out and beat the Bills Sunday in London. If y'all want to make a statement, you lost to the Texans at the crib by 20.
Yeah.
To a rookie quarterback who hasn't been balling. But if you want to make a statement, you got to beat the Bills Sunday, man, because y'all have been kind of slow poking through the first couple weeks of the season, man. Make a statement. You beat Atlanta. It wasn't pretty. You know what I mean? So
it will say a lot.
Clean it up a little bit. Let's see what Etienne can do on the outskirts of the defense. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Christian Kirk. I think Zay Jones out again. I'm not sure. We'll check that. But, make a statement. Beat the Bills.
It'll say a lot because I need a Bills loss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not that we got no chance. The way Miami playing, we have no chance.
We ain't got no chance.
But I need that L for the Bills, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so you already talked about who we got next? We got Miami.
This is for next week.
Oh, this is recap. No, yeah, this is recap. So
yeah, I mean it was
Buffalo handled their business against a Miami team that just put up
70
points.
70.
They should have kept some of that in the back pocket, bro.
Yeah, I'll just run through off the top of the head. The Bengals, they got drugged at the Titans. Shout out to Derrick Henry. Man. King Henry finally had a game for me, and you played though fantasy. Finally. Man. Thank you, bro.
Man.
24-3.
24-3, man. And then your boy had a lot to say, man.
Yeah, Burrow had some things to say. Jamar Chase had some things to say. I'm open. I'm always bleeping open. And which is true because you're my fantasy and you ain't have nothing for me.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I got you on another fantasy, man. And
yeah.
You like to get dropped.
So that was a disappointment. The Ravens they took care of the Browns, without Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
The Steelers looking trash. They lost Kenny Pickett in the game, knee injury. I think it's not too serious.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas blew out the Pats. 38-3. Bill Belichick worst loss in his career.
Yeah.
Defense still balling. Matt Jones ain't looking good, but hey, y'all got dubbed. So I guess take a bow. That's where we at.
Yeah, man. San Fran.
But shoot, the game of the week might have been Philly and Washington though.
Philly and Washington, yeah, man, because they went into overtime.
Yep.
Man, shout out to the Eagles, man.
Shout out to court, Clay, Jamal,
man.
Pat, all my Eagles fans out there.
They find a way to win, man.
And that's what championship teams do, man. So
DeAndre Swift been your guy.
Yeah, he been putting up numbers. AJ Brown did work yesterday.
174 on the pass, man.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts had 319. Man.
And then let me see who else we got. San Fran, McCaffrey had 4 touchdowns. Shout out to C Hill, man. You got me this week, bro. I was matched up against C Hill. Man. He had McCaffrey. This dude got about 800. He had
like 4 touchdowns.
So I'm like, bro, I can't beat that this week, man. Yeah. So congrats.
I got Debo Samuels. Where you at, brother?
You know what I mean? So then we talk. That's kind of like the main action from Sunday. And a quick shout out to CJ Stroud though. He's been balling, man. I do want to give him a quick shout out because Ohio State quarterbacks have not fared well in the league.
Have not, man.
He's proven that different so far. You know what I mean? So I tip my hat to him, and he balling, bro. I wish we picked him up. Man.
Yeah.
He's
balling. Nobody expected the Texans to be good at all, to be nice at all, and they balling. They balling, and he looked tough. He looked strong. So
confident.
Preseason was looking shaky.
He was.
I don't know what.
It's almost been night and day between preseason and regular season for him, and that's a great thing because he picked up that learning curve quick. And shout out to DeMarco Ryan. You know what I mean? He got them boys believing in him. You know what I'm saying? Like. So yeah, the boys playing for him, man. Like I think players love to play for former players that played in the league and been through it, did all that. They got their automatic respect, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So yeah, shout out to the Texans, man. They was looking like a doormat at the beginning of the season, but I mean to be real with you, man, like they damn near the favorites in their division now. The way they beat up on Jacksonville, so we'll see.
Man. Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things, and by the way, I can't wait for the Stranger Things. Next season on Netflix, man. Y'all need to hurry up and drop that, bro. I've been waiting, though.
Bruh. Like, I would, every time I would see a preview and see a little clip, I'd be like, man, I ain't really into this, man. But once you start watching, you like, yo, man, you gonna lose sleep watching that joint.
Hey, Stranger Things fans, tap in, man. Tell us your favorite character from Stranger Things. That's my junk, bro. Mm-hmm. Stranger Things. Hey, shout out to Clay. He dressed up as my man with the guitar last year for Halloween.
Yeah.
Stranger Things is that jump, bro. We need another season, though.
Yeah, it's about that time, man.
Yeah.
It's about that time. All right, Keyz, man. Before we get out of here, man, let the fans know we got something special on the way, man.
Oh, yeah. We got some things that we're doing in the works, man. We're going to have some special guests throughout the season. Mm-hmm. But just make sure you follow us, tap in, subscribe to the YouTube. Uplayedtho. Hit us on IG, the Uplayedtho. We got 2 pages, main page, backup page. Just add us, subscribe, find us, you know what I mean? We out there on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to your joints at, man. We in day.
Tiki-talking, we doing all that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Keyz, I think that's another one.
That's another one, bro.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party.
Number 8. Shout out to Ocho Cinco.
Shout out to Ocho Cinco, man. And we out.
Yes, sir.